Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nuisance Cast, episode 7, I believe. Pretty sure that's what we're at.
That's what you told me.
Maybe.
Well,
I've kind of lost track already.
I think we're at 7 because last
Numbers
one...
were never my strong suit.
Yeah, me neither. That's why we're in TV. Last episode, Ben was bleeding from his forehead. He got that fixed.
What was the context behind that? I forget.
You just randomly started bleeding from your forehead. I don't know. I was listening to the podcast. I'm like, I don't remember this happening.
Neither do I. Maybe that's like my memory is gone from that day because, I don't know. My
Just
head was
severe
bleeding.
brain damage?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Maybe someone like sniped me from behind, but it was like one of those rare cases where someone gets a bullet to the head and they survive.
We haven't told you about the gaping hole in your head yet.
Nope.
We haven't had the heart to tell you. It's like, let's...
It's just something...
It's better if he just doesn't know.
It's
Honestly.
it's something that I just, have come to blur out in the morning when I look in the mirror.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
Well, you just can't see it. Your eyes don't go up that high anymore. Anyway, how has your week been, or how has your life been since the last podcast, since you bled profusely through your head?
It's been a thing.
Do you want to talk about what's happened to us?
What has happened
All of
to
us?
What has happened to us?
Well, last time we did it was in September.
Oh, yes.
We recorded in September. So what happened since September, man?
Oh, my God. Yeah, a ton of stuff has happened. All of us.
Yeah.
It's been like 6 months almost.
Pretty much.
So we've had school, and just what comes with that is
Not school, apparently.
a multitude of scheduling errors and not school.
Anybody watching this outside of
Ontario.
Ontario or just Canada in general might not know that there was a massive college strike and that all of the colleges were shut down for like, what, a month and a half? Something like that?
Yep, like
Yeah.
6
5
weeks or
weeks.
5 weeks.
It was 5.
Yeah, 5 weeks.
Really
That
fucked
was an
us.
event.
Really fucked us. Wasn't
Yeah.
the best thing in the world. I would really like that time back in school, but now our last semester is only 9 weeks instead of,
Well,
what was it
10
supposed
weeks.
to be, 14?
No,
Okay.
10 weeks.
And the
It's
last
just-
month of that is
we
is
only
an internship, so like really we've got like 2 months.
No.
No.
The nine weeks, and then it's the internship. That's added on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was always 10 weeks, and then there was a 4-week internship. So for a second semester, we were really only losing 1 week.
You were only losing 1 week, and we're losing our.
March break, but we really
Our-
actually do have a March break. Because there's
We
that
do?
week 5.
Oh,
where-
yeah. But
We
we
have
have,
the
to
trip.
be in Toronto or something. Anyway,
Well, you don't have to go to it. It's not it's
it's not optional.
Wait, that's only a 2-day thing, isn't it? Or do you
it is optional.
But then we get Monday and Tuesday off, and then apparently we're going to have
Wednesday.
Wednesday off.
Oh,
Because
okay.
they're just like, fuck it. Why not give them the whole week off?
Alrighty.
Which is great for us. Anyway. So yeah, that's... What else have you done, Ben, so far? Can you even remember?
No, I can remember, like, up to like a month ago, I just got addicted to FF14 again. Basically, I took, since September, I basically quit the game and then came back in January, and now I play it every day. I need to stop.
Why do you need to stop? I thought you liked it.
Yeah, but it just comes with the derogatory MMO views of people, like, oh, that's a no-life game.
Well, Ben, you can't really say you have much of a life. Anyway, Loic,
Whoa.
what have you been up to?
No, you continue on that. No, stop. Stop, Loic, don't you answer. Let him finish. What did you mean?
I meant what I said. What do you mean?
Explain yourself.
I mean, you play FF14,
Yeah?
and you just got, if I remember correctly, we were just talking about the new Monster Hunter game, which is also an MMO.
No, it's not. You're very wrong.
I thought it was an MMO.
No, it's a
Monster
hunting.
Hunter World?
It's a hunting game.
Yeah, and I thought it was online.
Yeah, it's online, but it's not an MMO.
I thought
It's
it
like
was.
drop in, drop out, like Dark Souls style multiplayer.
Oh, that's
like not
fucking
quite, but like
stupid. Why would I want to buy that?
You don't
Trying
like
to get me to buy it.
MMOs.
I don't like MMOs. You're right.
You like Dark Souls.
I don't like Dark Souls.
You
What are
always
you
want
talking
to.
about?
You always want to play it.
I want to play it to try to get good, but I'm not good. So,
Yeah, well, get good.
but I can't.
Fucking
Listen.
Neither did I when I started, but I bashed my head against the wall until it broke.
Yeah, but
The wall or your head?
yeah, like you were bleeding from the forehead. That explains
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah. All right, so we've
Let's go to
determined
Loic.
that Ben was playing Dark Souls last time last time that he recorded the podcast.
Yeah. Ben's still not good at Dark Souls. Loic, how's your life been?
Oh.
My life, like, since September.
Yeah, sure. We'll do September.
Yeah. I quit my job and kind of wish I hadn't because
Forgot about that.
yeah, I was getting a shit ton of like way too many hours to be able to like. I was going to school and getting 40-hour work weeks, and I told my boss like, "Hey, can I get like 10 to 15-hour weeks? That'd be great." And they were like, "Okay, yeah." Month goes by, I'm still getting like 30 to 40-hour weeks. So I put in my 2 weeks notice, and then I checked the next 2 weeks, and I guess they had just updated it right before I handed in my 2 weeks notice that I was getting 10 to 15-hour weeks. And then the strike happened. So I just had like a month and a half of complete free time to just sit around and do nothing and wish that I still had a job. So that was mistakes. And school's been happening, I guess, everything we've talked about with school. And then I went to a rave recently, and that was
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Is this your first rave experience?
Yes.
Well,
my
okay.
roommate
I haven't gone to
decided
one either, but
that
it was time.
me and my other roommate were gonna go to a rave, cause she enjoys going to raves often, and I'd never gone. So I enjoyed myself, but probably for opposite reasons than people normally enjoy themselves at a rave. I found it very calming, like just very
What?
peaceful. Like
That's
the
not
sound
what I
was
think
going and
of.
everything was loud and bright and everything, but like I just felt I didn't want to dance, I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to like lean up against the railing and just chill.
Did you guys hear Maroon 5 in the background just start, or did that not pick up?
I have no clue.
I did not hear anything, no.
Good. That's very good.
All right. Yeah. So that was fun. I nearly dozed off in the middle of a song.
Oh.
How did you almost
legit.
doze off in a rave?
I don't fucking know, but like I just remember like just a particularly loud bass drop just kind of jolting me awake.
Well, damn.
I don't know how, but I managed to almost fall asleep at a rave.
Good job.
God.
That deserves a round of applause.
I don't know. My only experience with a rave is probably not a rave because it was a school run thing. Yeah, I know. Although it was
rave.
like the closest thing to what I know what a rave is. But it was like, you know, it had the atmosphere of a rave, like loud EDM music and everyone's getting drunk. But they were fucking like, it was weird. There were like police officers at like every exit and by the bathrooms.
Okay,
they
that's
weren't-
because the school you
yeah.
went to is ghetto as fuck. Come on.
The school that
Don't blame it on the rave.
the school that I went to was not ghetto.
Yes, it was.
This was not a high school thing.
Oh.
This was grade 8.
What the fuck?
I
A
know.
Grade 8 rave?
Yeah,
Sounds incredible.
And everyone was drunk at a grade 8 rave.
they found a way.
It sounds like Kevin Spacey's dream come true.
They-
Anyway.
Oh,
Apparently, like I remember hearing. Oh, yeah.
That also happened while the podcast was not
Well,
happening.
They, like, at least 10 celebrities got accused.
Of not child.
Was it? Oh, really? Was it Kevin Spacey was child?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez. Fucking.
And then
Stop
his
that.
excuse when they were like, yeah, he like sexually assaulted this girl, and his excuse was, I'm gay.
well, no, it was he sexually
Perfect.
assaulted like a 14-year-old kid,
Yeah.
like a 14-year-old boy, and he was like,
No, it was
well,
a
I'm
14-year-old girl. It was a
Was it?
14-year-old girl. Yeah.
gay. Oh,
From
well, then
the
it just doesn't make any goddamn sense.
yeah, his excuse made no sense whatsoever. But whatever.
But he's gay.
Yeah.
But come on,
So
don't
what?
you
It
believe
doesn't-
him? No.
He didn't deny it. He just said, "But I'm gay."
All right, well, take the cuffs off. He's free to go, right?
I guess so. I bought a Switch out of depression in my past few weeks. That was great.
Yeah, and I've almost bought a Switch. Saw that The World Ends With You, my favorite game from the DS, was coming out on it, and I had like a 4-day high where I was like, I want to Switch, and I sold a bunch of my old games and got $500 together, and then I was like, I don't want one anymore.
Well, I guess now you're $500 richer.
Yeah, that's nice. Like old games I just never would play again, and a bunch of Wii U games that I can just download CMU.
That's true. Yeah, so that happened for me. I beat Mario Odyssey, which is a really fun game. I'd recommend it. The post game is better than the actual game itself.
I hear it's really short.
Well,
It's like sub 20 hours.
that's if you don't include the post game, which is where you get true ending. Which for every game you got to get true ending. You can't just stop at game beat. Ben.
No. There's one game that I didn't get the true ending for just because I was done with it.
What game?
Neo.
Dark Souls.
It was the Dark Souls clone that was just like, I put so much time towards it, and I was just like, I am gonna finish this game. I am gonna get to the credits, and it was just so like I hated it so much, but I kept playing because it was like just took everything about Dark Souls and made it unfair.
Well, see,
Oh.
Ben's a quitter.
I played it a bit of it at where did I play it? I think
My
it was
at my house.
yeah.
No, it was at my house. No, it was at my house. You brought it over here, Ben.
No.
Yeah, in my state of depression, you brought Neo over here, and we laughed
right,
at each other
right.
playing it.
Yeah, right. Whoops.
It's okay.
Fucking kill me.
We played the new, what's it called? Xenoblade at your house. Not the new one, but
Yeah, for
the second newest one.
a full like 10 minutes of the Xenoblade Chronicles X, and I was like, yeah, this is not a good social game.
Yeah.
Did not seem very
JRPGs
fun.
tend to not be very good social games unless you just dedicate like
You could have just stopped right there. You could have just said JRPGs do not tend to be very good games, period.
JRPGs are great.
I can enjoy some JRPGs.
Wow, you guys are wrong.
I started playing more Bravely Default, and it's good. By
Well,
that,
Default's fun. It gets way too grindy by the end though.
Oof.
by playing more of it, I finally got all 4 party members. Still really early, but hey, Ring a Bell is shit, right? Right, Loic?
I don't know.
What do you mean? Ring a
He's-
Bell's great.
No, he's not. He's obviously gonna betray you. I'm only like level
there's some
9
weird
or
shit.
10.
Whoa, spoilers for Bravely Default.
Yeah.
Hey,
Nice
man,
warning there,
if-
Ben. We
if-
said we were going to do warnings.
If you liked the game, you would have played it by now.
Yeah, but like, what if people hear us talking about it and are like, oh, I might want to play that, and then you're just like, this character's going to betray you near the end of the game.
No, I didn't say that he would. I'm saying I just met him, and he gives off very bad betray-y vibes. Well, no, 2 characters do that, but whatever. It's good.
Well, good. Why don't you just say the name of the other one so we'll spoil both of them in one go?
No, because I don't know how to pronounce her name.
Oh, okay.
It's the blonde, the 4th blonde chick that joins.
The 4th blonde chick.
Yeah, that's
How many blonde chicks join your party?
1.
So why is she
So
the
her-
4th blonde chick?
Because she's the 4th party member.
Yeah,
She's the 4th party member and the blonde chick. Ben just said it weird.
Okay,
I don't know.
Ben's just...
I do
That's
like
just
how
bad.
there's only ever 4 party members, so you don't have to have like 1 or 2 characters that are supremely underleveled.
There's a few points where the game forces you to use only certain characters, usually Tiz and Agnes.
You mean the best 2?
Maybe story-wise, but like in terms of how I had my party built, they were useless.
Oh, well, I'm so early in the game that I have like no jobs, so I just have a freelancer.
I had it set
monk.
up so that Ring a Bell could full party heal every turn for no mana, and the blonde girl whose name I also can't remember because I'm an idiot, never took damage.
It's pretty good.
And used her defense stat as an attack stat and just insta-killed everything. And then I just had these two little waifs that couldn't do anything, and then it decided, oh, these two are going into a dungeon alone. Have fun.
Yeah, I'm sure this strategy will prove to be not good once I get later into the game, but it just seems that I can brave everyone 4 times and just win the battle in a turn.
It's the best way to grind, essentially.
Yeah, but I just do that every battle.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I did that for a boss battle and then didn't get them on the first turn, but so I just took 4 turns of hits, survived.
Oof.
And then just had Agnes heal everyone and did it again.
I understand none of what you guys just said. Fucking JRPGs.
You should get a 3DS. I offered you
Or
one, but you didn't
not.
take it.
Yeah, because I don't want to have to play your weeb shit games.
You're bad.
You're bad.
You're bad.
I apologize for being bad, but you can also admit that you are in fact bad.
I don't know. You know what's weird? I found someone finally, and it is the weirdest thing ever that will defend the Lightning trilogy of Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
It is weird. Like, those games are... 13 is okay, but 13.2 and 13.3 are garbage. And this person I know is, in love with them, and I don't get it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna have this snack. I'll be right back.
Okay. You do that.
You do that.
What? Fuck you.
Okay.
Alright, jeez. Backing off. Ooh.
Do we want to talk about Loic now?
Yeah?
Okay. So, Ben had the genius idea. Because we figured that having a guest on the podcast made the podcast last a lot longer and be a lot funnier. Because our 2 episodes with guests were very funny. And he thought, hey, why not just have a permanent 3rd guest until we find other guests, and then if they can't do it, then the other guests will, but Loic will be our now permanent 3rd guest. Unless we have
Alright.
other guests.
Yay.
So do I just get kicked out anytime that there's a...
I guess?
Well, sorta. I thought we talked about this to you.
I don't think even the details were that clear.
Well, it was up to Ben to tell you, so I'm gonna blame Ben.
Oh.
Because it was Ben. It was your idea. I said tell Loic, and then you did, and then you were like, "Oh, he's on board," and I was like, "Oh, that's good." But clearly, he didn't know everything. So no, not kicked off, but when you can't do it, or when we have I know there's another person that wants to be on, and they're gonna take up a lot of time. I can say his first name. Kyle would like to be on once. Yeah. And I know he's gonna talk a lot, and we can't have 2 people who talk a lot. No offense, it's not an offense thing, Loic. I'm not trying to offend you. You do speak a lot, and it's good. I'm not trying to offend you. Please don't get offended.
I think he's getting offended.
I don't think so. I think he's laughing.
Laughing just hides the pain.
Okay, you fucking,
I like how you changed your voice for
Fucking-
that. Laughing hides the pain.
Loic just cut down the road and ended already. Fucking emo
Whoa, don't
bastard.
tell Loic to kill himself. Jesus Christ.
Loic, kill yourself. Please.
I was very confused when you said cut down the road. I just imagine
You know what that means,
someone
right?
taking
No,
an
stop,
axe
we're not-
to a street, and I was very confused for about 10 seconds before I figured out you meant suicide.
We're not, stop, Ben. We're not gonna go over this.
You don't want me to explain that saying?
No.
No.
I feel like enough people understand that we shouldn't go into that.
That's why you
Jesus
go
Christ.
diagonal. Get both best of both worlds.
Confu-
You die, but you don't die.
Exactly.
Oh.
That's how you become a force ghost.
Is that what Yoda did?
Yep. That's
Yoda
what
didn't
he
die
did.
of old age. He just, oh man. Oh, that's dark. That's real dark.
That's the scene that they cut from I forget which movie.
6.
6. All right. I have only ever watched the original Star Wars trilogy in marathon, so I don't know when each movie ends and when each movie starts.
I think it's
when they, 1 and 2, when everyone gets massively older, right?
No, shut up. That's not what we're talking about. He's talking about the original trilogy.
Oh, right.
4, 5, and
Whoops.
6. In 4, they blow up the first Death Star.
Yeah.
In 5,
Spoilers.
shut up.
There's
This
Star
is like
Wars?
Yeah.
everyone's seen Star Wars.
Oh, shit. Spoilers. Darth Vader is Luke's dad.
Oh, God.
That's like the most well-known spoiler in the world. If you don't know that and you're watching our podcast, leave.
Stop. Go marathon the
Go watch
entirety of
Star
Star
Wars,
Wars and then,
and then
come
come
back.
Or don't come back. I'm not going to force you to do anything, viewer.
That's fair,
Our-
yeah. Come
our
back if you
loyal
want to.
fan base. Yeah, I love you guys. Sometimes. Can
Sometimes.
people stop texting me?
Oh, look at this guy. He's popular. I don't get any
No.
texts per day.
I got a call, and that's why Maroon 5 started.
Ah.
Put it on
That's why-
vibrate, you freak.
I did. That's why
fucking-
it's on vibrate,
no.
and I can hear it vibrate behind me.
It's not very good
I should
podcasting
probably
etiquette.
unplug my... There we go. I just realized my phone was plugged into my sound system directly.
Oh, boy.
You get a call. All we hear is,
Orn.
what do you listen to? Like Nordic metal.
Yeah, I like listening to folk metal.
Oh.
But honestly, it would just be the default ringtone because I don't have any set up.
Oh, I don't have any setup. I just choose a song from my actual songs, and it turns it into a ringtone for me.
Well, yeah, but like I just still have the default whatever it is on LG or whatever.
I don't know. I would change my ringtone to something stupid, but I don't get enough calls to warrant it.
It's fair.
That probably ties into a few things, Ben. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we get into that?
yeah, Ben, we gotta tell you
Oh.
something.
This isn't actually this is not an episode of the podcast.
No,
Ben.
that was all fake. We're gonna have to redo it some other time. But
Yeah, this is an intervention.
Why?
Ben, every time we come to your
worried about
house,
you, man.
we notice you drink a lot, and you drink alone a lot, and man, we're your friends, and we're concerned about you.
like, it's not only that. It's like Ben and I will be playing an episode, or like Overwatch or something, and he's like, hold up, I'm gonna get a beer. And he comes back and
better.
And
but then
like,
you
no,
crap open like 5 and you chug them all. I'm like, what are you doing?
like
And you're like, I'm just drinking. I'm like, that's not. People don't drink like that, man.
Look, man.
you're
Look.
like I think
Go
this is the
ahead.
first time I've seen you sober in a while, and I'm happy I'm seeing you sober. Just like you gotta ease up.
Yeah, since the strike, man, you've been fucked all the time.
Look. It helps. It helps me feel.
What does it help you feel? Alcohol like numbs feelings, man.
It helps me feel, Kaine.
Man, you
Don't take this away.
no.
I'm not
you-
taking it away. We're just asking you to
need
stop.
to be aware, and you need to
Maybe cut back
yeah.
just a little bit. Maybe instead of shotgunning 5, you do like 2. Like,
Can I shotgun the 2?
no, don't shotgun any beers. That's not what I'm saying.
Just at least drink them at a normal pace.
And don't do it alone.
No.
When you come over to my
No.
house, drink with me.
No. I don't need the precedence that people know that I drink. Guess what?
But everyone
No.
now knows that you drink.
No.
It's out there.
Like my work doesn't know.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
You
trust
said that
me,
you-
they can probably smell it.
No, it's like every time.
like, they can smell it on your breath,
Yeah,
Ben.
like-
I know you get smashed and come to school. I know you get smashed and go to work. I know you get smashed before the podcast. I can tell that you're not smashed right now, which is good.
Like no, every time we've had like a bad day at work or busy day at work, everyone has a like a drink after the work just to
Yeah, after work.
yeah, and like
Not
no,
before.
Not
I
before.
but like I can't drink with people, man. I don't need them seeing me like that. I don't know what I'll say. I don't know what I'll do. So I just tell them I don't drink. Then I go home and drink.
Okay.
It's
I'm
cool.
sorry, but it's not cool.
It's cool.
No, buddy, we're here for you.
I don't
We
need
really
your
are.
fucking help. I'm fine.
You're not fine, and it's okay to not be fine. I know a lot of alcoholics.
You're trash. I'm not a fucking alcoholic. You fucking bastards. I'm fine.
I'm sorry. You don't sound very upset.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Do you wanna level with Loic for a second, Ben?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I think he has.
I think
I
we
think
should.
he has his own problems to deal with.
Yeah.
I
think they're a
I
little
don't know
more-
what you're talking about.
They're a little more severe than Ben's. Loic, we know how much you smoke weed.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That is not the same thing.
Listen, you smoke a lot more weed than Ben drinks. Ben is drunk like 90% of the time. You are high 110% of the time.
Hey, I am not high right now.
I
I
don't.
ran out.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you either. You are high like you come to school and we can smell it on you more than Ben's alcohol. It like masks it almost. Your eyes are bloodshot. You just zone out, and we're like, Loic, hello, and you're like, what? Sorry, man. I'm like, you gotta cut back on the weed.
Like,
You just don't.
like
You don't get me. You
Louis-
don't get it. It just
I saw
it
that.
helps, okay?
I saw that
it
dime
helps.
bag that you taped to your leg. What was that doing there?
It's my
Are you-
emergency stash. Obviously, it's completely normal.
No, that doesn't. No, people don't do that. People don't just stash weed on themselves. They stash it in their house. If you're that, you have a problem. You're drinking too much. Smoking too much. You don't need to do it at school. You don't need an emergency dime bag, man. That's way too much.
Man, sometimes the day just gets too much. You're like, look, man, I need it, all right?
I guess it's not that bad because it's gonna be legalized soon. But like a little bit, cut back, just a little bit would make. I think it'd make your life a little bit better.
And like,
I mean, I'm kind of cutting back. I'm out.
That's true right now.
I mean,
but
at least open a window a bit. Your house smells horrible, and I don't even know how you breathe. Like, it's all just smoke.
I don't know how you have
open a-
roommates.
Yeah, like, are they not like? Do they not have
Do they do the
breathing
same with
problems
you?
now?
There's so much smoke in there, man. It's like a fire hazard.
You know,
I mean, yeah, I had to unplug my smoke alarm, to be honest, before the podcast.
Before the podcast, so you are high. Did you run out this
Exactly.
morning?
fucking caught him.
We caught you in a lie, my friend.
Nah, it's just like the residual. It's just been there, like up at the ceiling.
You've just been hotboxing for like 3 days straight.
Like, yeah.
I
is
feel
your-
like that doesn't quite mean I'm high at the moment.
Do you look up and like you can't see the roof of your room? You can't see the ceiling of your room because it's just
Ceiling?
like a smoke cloud above.
I mean, I can see the ceiling fan.
Well,
But that's the only thing poking out
That's
from
fair.
the smoke cloud. At least if you're gonna do that, like get some better ventilation so you're not like constantly huffing.
you're gonna have lung problems by the time you're 30. And that's
I think
approaching
you
pretty
have, like,
fast.
lung problems now. You should
It's true.
get like a lung cancer test.
Can't run very far anymore.
Have you ever seen
Alright,
that? Have you ever seen that
I think
photo
you're
of
right.
a
I think I
diseased
should
lung?
probably. I think I should probably go and open my windows. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I have seen that diseased lung. Man, the strike really took it out of both of you. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you guys have fucking massive problems. That's okay though. I'm here for you. I'm here for both of you. If there's anything you guys want to talk about.
And we're here for you, Kaine.
Yeah.
Look,
What do you mean?
me and Ben know it's difficult to hide. Everyone knows
About what? What are you talking about?
you jerk off a lot. Like,
Can you smell it on me?
no, but sometimes oftentimes I just don't
Yeah.
want to touch what you've touched. You know,
Well,
and like
it's not like I don't wash my hands. It's not like I don't use hand
You
sanitizer.
gotta stop like
you
keeping
take
it.
a lot of just like I need to go to the bathroom. Like it just happens a lot. And look,
Listen, would you rather me sit in class with a massive boner for like 12 minutes? Or should I go deal with it so it's
Is that what the
gone?
problem is? That you just get boners all the time for no reason?
Yeah, and I gotta wank it. I gotta pull it, man. It's like a chainsaw. You gotta start it every once in a while or it doesn't start anymore. I just gotta keep. What else do you want from me? I'm home alone. I wank it. I'm not home alone. I wank it. I don't know.
No, not in public.
Not, what do you? Why? What's wrong with doing it in public? It's not like I'm gonna get caught.
There are social norms that have been established.
I'm not jerking off to anyone in public. I'm not sitting on the fucking bus going, "Oh yeah, bus driver." Fuck man, I'm fucking like in a bathroom stall or in the back of Walmart. Who goes to the back of Walmart?
It depends what Walmart.
Yeah, most
Most.
Walmarts, that's the electronics section.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who goes there? No one.
Nerds who jack off, apparently.
Exactly. I just open a DVD case, finish in there, and then I'll close it up.
Oh no.
I feel real bad for the next person that gets it.
It's gonna be like cum box.
You damn well. It's not always the same DVD case, dude. Come on. I'm not that low of a life.
Yeah, but what if
I don't even jerk off that much, guys. Come on.
Look.
4 times?
Like
a day
7
is
times a day.
No,
4.
No. Last time you
vastly
were in class, you
underestimate
left
me.
3 times within the span of an hour. That's
Yeah.
not okay.
I had to pee.
Sure,
Okay,
you
as
did.
well.
one of those was peeing. That's still 2 times in the span of an hour.
Like,
Yeah,
does it not?
that's normal.
Does it not hurt?
You know a guy can orgasm either every 5 minutes or every 5 hours. I gotta space him out, man. I gotta do my 7 a day, and I gotta space him out. If I'm feeling like, oh, I can do it again in this next 5 minutes, I'm gonna do it again in the next 5 minutes. If I feel like I have to wait an hour, I'm gonna do it at the beginning of the day, and then I'm gonna do it at the next 5 hour mark.
Like,
No, it doesn't hurt. I got used to it.
like you're gonna like tear something soon if you're not careful. You're like
Listen,
too
I
aggressive.
already have a story about me tearing a section of my penis. We're not gonna get into that here. We'll save that for another time. Maybe on the podcast next time. It's fine, guys. I just need to relieve some stress. That's probably what you guys are
There's
doing
too
with
much.
drinking and smoking. Am I wrong?
My drinking is just I don't want to be seen drinking.
Yeah, but you drink a lot.
No, I don't.
What do you think? I want to be seen masturbating? What the fuck? It's not like I'm doing it for a public display of. I'm not sitting on a park bench in front of a bunch of kids like, hey.
Okay, that'll.
I was gonna bring up a name and then I decided not to.
Yeah, you wanna say it?
No,
We have the power of editing, and
we sure do. We'll just say Kevin Spacey again and keep it at that.
okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Just don't. I wouldn't say just don't do it in any location that kids may be at.
Well, okay, listen. When I go to pick up my little brother from preschool and I get a boner, I'm not gonna sit around with a boner in a preschool. All right. It's not because of the circumstances that I have a boner. It's like when you wake up in the morning and you have morning wood. You're just like, what the fuck do I do with this? So you just jerk off.
No.
You're telling me you guys don't do that? When you
No.
wake up with morning wood, what do?
You don't do anything.
Come on. You just leave it? You walk up to your parents, you're like, good morning. And they're like, I can clearly see your dick. And you're like, what are you going to do, Mom?
Yes, that's what I do. They don't care.
I feel like you have another problem. I feel like... Whoa. I feel like you have an incestuous problem. What the
No,
fuck?
God.
Do you fuck your mom?
No. I swear.
Are you sure? You just walk up to her with boners.
Sorry,
What's
it's
the
a
deal with that?
mistake. I swear. Because I don't want to
Well-
deal with morning wood.
So you get her to deal with it?
No.
Who do you get to deal with it then?
Just goes away.
Your grandma?
No. How'd you get grandma out of that? Jeez.
That's the 2 women that live in your house. Unless you're incestuously gay, Ben. I don't know.
We don't.
How do you deal with your morning wood? You
It
can't
just-
just let it go away.
it
It doesn't just dissipate.
It does.
Loic, back me up here.
I don't know. I just wait, I guess. I get coffee
Exactly.
and just chill.
You get coffee, all your roommates are staring at it, you're like, what? All the guy roommates are like, he doesn't jerk off? What a weirdo. I don't know who he's whispering to.
I'm not
Don't you
whispering.
only have like one guy roommate?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I was pretending like he was whispering to someone, but I don't know who he'd be whispering to. Because he's the only one that gets it.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, you just
Alright.
deal with your day. You don't have to always be jerking off.
Hey, I guess I do it too much.
Like,
Hey,
just
look,
gotta...
you're understanding it. It's good.
From what
We
you
know.
guys say, it doesn't seem normal.
No, it's not normal.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't seem normal now that you guys say that stuff. I get it. I'll cut back a little bit.
Try and
4 times a day.
no.
What? It's better than 7. It's 3 less than 7.
If you can make it,
I gotta
if you
cut
can-
back in small
if
amounts.
you can do 2, I'll be proud.
Listen, I gotta cut back in small amounts. I'll do 4, 2 in the morning, 2 at night.
I think that's reasonable. Just not in any public places.
That's what I mean. Unless I'm like in a hotel with Ben.
Oh gosh, please don't do that when we go on that trip.
Listen, I'm gonna take a long shower. Just don't come in.
I'm gonna come in now.
Why?
Why would you come in?
I feel like that's weirder.
that made it weird. Ben, are you gay?
Maybe.
Okay, that's not
Alright.
bad. Just
don't-
asking
No, I
questions
guess.
to get out of the way.
Don't come in when I have a dark shower. Those are when I'm most vulnerable.
I feel like you're telling me a lot, and I feel like you want me to take advantage of that.
Look, man.
Do you have a male domination fetish, Ben? Do you want me to like
No,
come in when you're most vulnerable and weak?
no. I don't want you to see me like that, man. Dark showers are just. It's like, showers are to get clean. Baths are to get just to relax. Dark showers are for thinking. You just
And cold showers are for getting in shape.
maybe? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's good
anything
for you, I
about
don't
getting
know.
in shape.
Well.
Yep. No, but it's just you got a lot of things going on in your life right now. Just go into the shower, preferably at night so there's even less light. Turn off all the lights and just go prone in the shower. Prone.
Wait, prone?
Yes, prone.
Like lie
I
on
thought
your
you
stomach?
I thought you stood up.
No.
What?
That's why I was saying it was dangerous, because I was like, you're standing up in the dark shower. Wait a minute. Whoa, this is what the fuck?
You just gotta go like, what's that called when you cover your head and you're in a ball?
Cry. Fetal
Yeah, you
position.
go fetal position.
Is that after you drink?
It's none of your business. No, it's
Ben, I think we got to talk about something else. You drink a lot, but you drink other things.
bleach.
No.
Actually, this is a weird moment that I had at work. Just
Okay, go ahead.
Just
Wait,
to, just to
Go-
divide.
Did you
just-
drink bleach at work?
No. But
It sounded like there was a
maybe?
question mark at the end of that. Go ahead.
No, it just I had a really rough night at work one time, and I was just no, and I just wanted to go home. So I was pretty I was rushing to do all the stuff that I have to do. Like I have to clean the floors, stuff like that, mop, sweep. And one of the things I have to do is do the laundry. And with our laundry, you just, put it in the thing, put in the detergent, and then put in the bleach where it says bleach. And I poured the bleach a bit too aggressively, and some of it splashed and went into my mouth. So, yes, I drink some bleach at work.
All right. Well, drinking that small of amount can't kill you.
Burned.
Yeah.
Okay, it burns, but it
And
doesn't
I was
kill
like,
you.
I'm gonna
like,
get some water.
I'm gonna die. No, you didn't swallow that water, did you? Did you rinse out your mouth, or
Oh
did
yeah,
you
of
actually
course I
swallow it?
rinsed it out.
Okay, good.
I drank bleach at work by accident. I swear. It wasn't not real.
But we need to...
But you do drink something else.
Yeah?
You have a serious caffeine addiction.
No.
Like, no, for real, you have a serious energy drink addiction. You fucking 7 a day, man.
No,
You're gonna
that
die.
was a dare. That was a
No.
dare.
No. I've seen you drink 7 a day. You've been at my house, you drank 2. We go to school, you drink another 2. You come back, you drink another 3. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man? You're gonna die.
And, like, you do realize how, like, awful that is, like, mixing with alcohol. Like, you realize all alcohol pretty much has the warning of do not mix
Okay,
with
but-
caffeine.
Who listens to those? Like, I don't know. Like, Red Bull and vodka.
Clearly
is,
people,
like,
yeah. Jaeger bombs.
Yeah.
People don't always listen to that. But you're mixing so much alcohol with so much caffeine, I'm surprised you even have time to drink orange juice. All you do is drink. Your main source of, like, the main thing you digest is liquids. That also is not healthy. But energy drinks, the amount that you drink, you're going to have a heart attack or a heart palp or something. You're going to die, man. Your liver is going to give out because of the alcohol. The energy drinks are going to kill your heart. I don't understand how you're still walking.
You want to? I don't want to talk about energy drinks right now. We're gonna fucking talk about this orange juice problem.
You don't have an orange juice problem. You
No.
drink, oh
Yeah,
my
orange
god.
juice is fine.
Oh
I
my
am
god.
mad at you for this. I am actually.
Ben
mad.
believes.
You, time and food and drink has no connection. You can.
Yes.
Oh my god.
You can have.
Yes, it does.
No, you can have whatever you want whenever. You want to have a steak in the
Listen.
morning? Yes. You want to have orange juice at night? Yes.
No. Orange juice is to be drunk in the morning
No.
or for lunch.
No.
You do not drink it
I am
past
entirely on
4
like,
o'clock.
look, Ben is entirely just avoiding the issue. Admittedly,
He is avoiding
yes.
the issue. Yes.
But I am agreeing with Ben on this topic.
No, no, no. Orange juice you cannot drink at any time of day. It is disgusting after a certain point in the day
No.
because you're like, man, I had all this delicious food, and you just drain your fucking. It's like bleach. It's like the drink version of bleach.
Nah.
No.
You just bleach out your mouth and your your palate, and it's all gone. Everything you've built up over the day is gone.
No.
Yes,
Orange juice is great. You shut up.
orange juice is horrible.
No, it's good.
Anyway, back to energy drinks because I know you're avoiding the topic.
I don't do it anymore. I swear.
Yes, you do. You've recently you were like, I'm gonna go get a drink at school. Well, you left and you came back with 2 Monster Energy drinks. You're like, one's for later, I swear, and you opened them both. That's not even a lie. You opened them both.
They're good. Look, I don't. It's
It
not.
doesn't-
It's not about the caffeine. They just taste good, man.
No, they taste like ass.
No,
They
they-
taste awful.
No, well,
They don't taste
If
But
good.
like,
You're addicted
even
to
if it's
caffeine.
not about the caffeine, it still has a ton of it, and you have a problem.
no. I
Yes,
don't.
there's too much caffeine. You're drinking too much
Yeah,
caffeine.
and I got.
There's
Yeah, maybe if I just, back in, I don't know, it was like grade 10 or something when I started energy drinks. Yeah, maybe if I had 7 the first day, that'd be a problem. But I built up the immunity. You
No,
know,
it's
grade
still a problem. You
like,
just
there's
don't
no
notice it.
immunity.
Grade 12, I got up to 4 a day without feeling
No,
it.
there's no immunity. That's not a thing.
It's not
You
immunity.
don't get
That's called
immune.
addiction.
You're just getting used to being addicted to it. That's what's happening. Listen, man, you're up and you're like, okay, I'm gonna say goodnight on Discord after we play video games, and I know you're either gonna go drink, and then you play more video games. So I know that you're up because of energy drinks, because you can't sleep, and then you're drinking alcohol, which is supposed to put you to sleep. They counteract each other, but you're still up playing Final Fantasy 14 or whatever other game you're playing. Usually it's either Civ or Final Fantasy. You have a problem, man.
No, man. Gotta maximize the awake hours. Sleeping is a waste
No.
of time.
No.
No, you need the sleep. You need to
You
not
need to sleep.
like sleeping is a necessary part of not dying.
You know what? Drink more orange juice any time of the day if it'll stop you from drinking energy drinks.
I'm almost
I will
like,
give you that. I will give you that.
yeah, but you gotta agree that there's no connection.
There,
You can
listen,
you can have
to
it
me there's
whenever.
a connection. To me there's a connection. But if you don't feel like there's a connection, that's your opinion and that's fine. I will deal with that.
You strike me as one of those people that if you go to like an all-day breakfast place, and at dinner and you don't order breakfast. Come on.
I order a fucking milkshake, a burger and fries. They can go fuck
No,
themselves.
if I go to a restaurant and they have an all-day breakfast menu, I will order the breakfast.
Actually, just kidding. Denny's is the best thing in the world. We're not sponsored yet. Denny's is incredible. Their all-day breakfast, so good. Grand Slam, I'll eat that any time of the
Does
day.
Denny's have anything that isn't breakfast? I don't actually
Yes.
know.
Yeah,
okay.
like
They do, but no one orders off of it.
I've only had breakfast at Denny's.
That's all you ever do there is eat the breakfast. The
I
other
feel like
food
this is going to be the most contentious part of the episode. Like if anything gets comments, it's going to be about it's
What
going to
do
be
you mean
about
episode?
breakfast.
This isn't an episode.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I feel like energy drinks isn't that bad of an addiction compared to black tar heroin. Loic, what the fuck?
Whoa, no. No, you back off about the heroin.
No, what the fuck, dude? Black tar heroin? That's the worst. Like, okay, heroin, I'd be a little concerned. I'd be like, yeah, maybe we should talk about black tar heroin. The worst kind of heroin.
Look,
They call it that because it makes your blood turn black and move as slow as tar. What the fuck?
Look.
What?
it is
Loic,
so much cheaper.
Kaine, explain this to me. I didn't know about this. When did you find this out? Totally... Loic, what the hell?
Look,
What-
I
okay,
do
I
it
found this
every
out.
once in a while. It is fine.
Every once in a
It's
while is
heroin.
still like you do it once a week, man. That's still a lot of fucking heroin that you're ingesting and putting into your fucking arm. I found out because I've been around heroin addicts in my day. I know the little mark on their elbow of where they put it in. Loic has like 8 of them. He doesn't even mask it when he wears a t-shirt. That, and when I was over at his house, I looked in his couch and boom, there's a little baggie of it. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, Loic.
Look, I've got shit aim. I can't always hit the same spot with needle. I'm sorry.
That's not the problem. The problem is not your aim. The problem is that you do black tar heroin. How did you even get addicted to black tar? How did you even start that?
Oh, that is. I just kind of found some and decided. I wondered what all the fuss was about. To be honest, I
You
wondered what all the fuss
started-
was about, and enjoyed myself.
You started black tar heroin because you found it? You did found drugs?
I did found drugs. What the fuck kind of sentence was that?
So you did drugs that you just randomly found? They could have been laced with anything. You could have died, man. Actually, doing any kind of heroin, you can die.
I mean, what's life without a bit of like a thrill of death?
No! You're supposed
everything.
to, like, avoid it at all costs.
Especially heroin. That's the one where I was like, if I was ever going to do a drug, it would never be heroin, meth, or crack cocaine.
Yeah, that's like the trifecta of don't.
That's the triforce of leave the fuck alone drugs.
Okay, yeah. So, all those apparently super bad, but you're fucking just huffing anything you can get your hands on, like
Whoa.
just any cheap
Whoa.
shit you can find. Oh, glue,
Whoa,
gasoline,
whoa.
paint doesn't matter for you.
We're going to avoid
This-
the heroin and bring up my
I
huffing
need to-
addiction?
yeah,
Yes!
I need to be the middleman here. Like, Louis, you need to stop black tar heroin. Like, fuck. I don't even know, like, what. That's horrible. Why are you doing this? But also, Kaine, I keep a good, like, a good quantity of, air containers, like the compressed air containers to clean my computer stuff. You came over one day and like 2 of the things were empty when you left.
Yeah. I do it while I masturbate. Sorry I masturbated at your house. It just helps me masturbate. It gets me more of a high that also simulates my penis. It all comes together. Me huffing things and me jerking off. It's the same fucking thing.
Like, those things have bitterants in them to, stop. And you just don't care? It's like, it must taste horrible.
No, I don't care. I have this fucking Sharpie Magnum on my desk right now. You hear that? Did you hear it open?
Whoa.
Stop.
Oh, come on. Look,
Did you hear that?
man, we're all trying to stay sober during this. At least, look. We're trying to help you. We're all trying to help each other here.
But so what? What does it matter that I huff a few things? Like, fuck,
Those
man.
will, like-
Yesterday, I heard that Yu-Gi-Oh cards over a certain age, over a certain date, were made with a certain kind of glue.
Oh my
And then if you
God.
rip them up and huff them, oh my god, best high of my life, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, my man. It's time to get high, man.
No.
No.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's incredible. It is so good.
Like,
Oh, you guys don't even know. You guys don't try it.
Man,
like-
you have a serious problem.
Bug repellent. Oh, so good. Give me that raid. Give me that off.
What? That's literally
Yeah.
just poison. It's just made to kill things.
It gets me off.
that's horrible. Like,
It is
Ugh.
so
like,
good.
You know that, like, the story is of, like, people huffing the bug stuff, the compressed air containers for cleaning computers, of people just huffing them in the aisles and then just dying on the spot in the aisle.
Well, because they're fucking lightweight pussies. You ever hear of people who take 1 drink of alcohol and pass out? Come on, you'd think they're a lightweight, you fucking alcoholic. Yeah, I'm taking offense to
yeah.
this one. Huffing things is no worse than being addicted to energy drinks and alcohol. Or black tar, heroin, and marijuana. Come on.
But
Masturbation and huffing things.
look,
I'm not killing myself nearly as much as you guys think.
With all the huffing and masturbation you do, you're like, one of these days you're gonna jack it.
You're just gonna die of a heart attack. You're gonna be jerking off in a Walmart bathroom, and all of a sudden, fucking, you're gonna die with a thing of paint at your feet.
I don't care. That's the way I want to go.
Yeah, like,
Find me with my face dunked in red paint, pants around my ankles.
No, Kaine, stop. Listen. You have a problem,
Yeah.
and we are
you're right.
trying to help.
Me saying that out loud didn't sound very nice. That's not the way I want to be remembered. What the fuck?
like with all the the compressed air you're huffing, like one of these days you're gonna jack it, and it's just gonna a burst of air is gonna come out instead of jizz. Like that's a problem. It's just
Well, I don't always.
the huffing circulation is gonna come full circle, and you're just gonna replace like your 80% body weight of water with just whatever you're huffing.
Listen, okay? 7 times a day, you don't always ejaculate.
Yeah, just air.
It's a fact.
Like a
a fact.
dust.
It's just like
Pretty much. My doctor was like, "You're never gonna be able to have kids," and I was like, "That's fine. I'll deal with that." But
so.
yeah, I guess you guys. I don't know. I guess I should come back on a lot of stuff I've been doing recently.
This has been a good talk.
It has been really good talk.
You best.
I need another chocolate bar.
Fucking.
Okay, man,
God.
should you
Stop.
should you really
with
be
the-
eating another
What the
chocolate bar?
fuck are you talking about? It's a fucking chocolate bar. Are you serious?
I mean, like, look.
Diabetes.
Are you fucking
You had one at the
serious?
beginning of the show. You're.
I had 2 chocolate bars today. That's all I'm fucking having. Are you fucking kidding me? A chocolate bar, a snack, because my fucking throat is dry because we've been talking for like an hour. Are you fucking kidding me?
Then get.
Are you fucking
Don't get.
No! What the fuck?
Don't get.
Man, you
don't
just
get a
gotta-
chocolate bar.
What
Get
the fuck are you
get some
talking about? It's a
orange juice.
fucking chocolate bar.
orange juice.
Why are you guys fucking judging me on a chocolate bar?
Look, we're all trying to help each other here, and
It's a chocolate bar.
Ah.
It's a fucking chocolate bar. What the fuck is wrong with a chocolate bar? It's the same one from the fucking beginning. I didn't even finish it. Fuck you guys. Fuck this. I'm fucking done with this fucking podcast. Fuck all of you. Fuck.
I'm gonna close my window because that's actually open.
And no, you gotta let the smoke out.
And that
Oh.
concludes our 7th episode of the podcast. Thank you for joining us on that magical adventure. We'll catch y'all on the flip side. Do you guys have any closing thoughts?
You need to lay off the chocolate bars.
Yeah.
I feel like we should let people know that this was satire.
Yes.
Well,
Maybe.
if they didn't get it already, this was just.
If they didn't get that, yeah. Loic doesn't actually do black tar heroin. I don't chronically masturbate. Ben doesn't drink that much at all.
Although
The energy drinks one is a little bit true, but
I did not as much as high school.
yeah, you cut back. It's good.
In fact,
Loic is not high all the time. And does not do heroin. That's not a
Yeah.
thing.
No.
Actually, had to look up what black tar heroin even was before this episode. You wrote it in the thing, and I'm like, what the fuck is black tar heroin?
Yeah, I for the huffing the Sharpie, I opened it and the smell, I choked and mute my mic because it was so bad. So, any closing thoughts, Ben? Any like final words?
Well, actually, I thought we could go a little longer because it's only been an hour.
Yeah,
So,
sure. We
like-
can go an hour if you want. We don't have to
No.
do closing thoughts.
Well, no, I want to talk about some stuff, some news, and just get your opinions.
okay,
you know,
go ahead.
because I thought keep our podcast over a certain length. Have you
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Have you guys seen the story of Nintendo Switch or Nintendo just selling cardboard to kids?
Oh, the fucking, what is it?
Yeah.
Labo or whatever?
I'm gonna buy it. I don't know about you guys.
No,
but
you
I'm gonna
don't
get
buy it.
How?
Why?
Because like a month later, they're gonna have the PDFs online, and you can just buy the, like it. It's such.
I mean, it comes with the game.
Yeah.
It comes with the PDFs. Like, you get the PDFs with the game.
Yeah. Like, it's cardboard. It's gonna break.
Yeah, but listen, okay. It's going to break, but it's reusable. Like, it's recyclable. Like, you can recycle everything about Nintendo Labo. That's the whole thing.
I really don't like Nintendo Labo.
For me, it comes down
Why?
to, like, how expensive are the replacement cardboard things? Also,
that's
Labo's
the
a
thing, you
fucking
get-
stupid name. Holy shit.
is, but-
yeah.
But you get a PDF with all of it, and then you go to Staples, and they just print you off another one on cardboard, and you cut it out yourself. It's not that expensive. Like, for the length that... I don't know how fun the games are going to be.
It's gonna be like
But
a
if-
1-2 switch thing where it's just like 10 mini games.
No, it looks like it's a lot more games than that. They might do an Animal Crossing game with it,
Huh.
is what people are suggesting, and I really want the new Animal Crossing. I've never played an Animal
where each of the
Crossing,
little
and it always looks
activities
super
are like
fun.
mini games?
Yeah,
That's
because
interesting.
some of the music was Animal Crossing music in the... Well, they were theorizing that it's new Animal Crossing music because it's very Animal Crossing-esque.
I don't know. The Switch seller for me will definitely be whatever that Pokemon game is gonna be. If it's
Yeah.
if it's a Stadium clone or like a Battle Revolution Stadium clone, whatever. No, I want like an actual RPG.
I feel like they might, because there's so many people that want it. If they don't, it's a big mistake.
Oh, definitely.
The new Smash Bros, if it ever comes out on this console...
Watch them just port Smash 4 over.
They're probably just going to do that.
Please don't...
I'm assuming each Smash Bros. Game is just going to be a port of the last one with a few extra characters.
But that's not what it is, because they changed the controls over completely from Brawl to, like, Melee to...
No, the controls are
4.
identical,
Yeah, they're
like, from Melee onward.
Mm,
I mean, there's, like, a few, like, there's some glitches you can do in Melee.
Yeah, and can I go on a little rant actually about Melee?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
Fuck Melee.
I
I-
wouldn't quite say fuck Melee. I'd
And
say...
their players.
Yeah.
And Melee.
Fuck.
Okay.
'Kay.
No.
I'm not gonna say fuck, because I enjoy competitive gaming, and I enjoy watching them play.
No, they are assholes.
Okay, it doesn't matter if they're assholes. They're good at the game. They'll whoop your ass.
No. This is like a really old story, but did you hear the story of the guy who dropped out of the tournament because his controller wasn't broken in the specific way that only like 10% of all GameCube controllers have? And
What?
There's a defect in 10% of the controllers that makes it possible to do an extra glitch. And there was a guy who dropped out of a tournament because he didn't get a controller that was broken in that specific way.
That's really
And, you
stupid.
know,
What a fucking
like,
pretentious cock.
yeah, I feel like if in any other game tournament that would be called cheating.
Yep.
But look, from grade 9 to 12, this was just like a weird thing that I knew that some people did. I had a group of friends that he would he basically snuck in a TV, like, you know, not a flat screen, but like the actual what are they called? I forget.
A CRT?
Yeah, he snuck in a CRT somehow, and put it in this little alcove in the corner of the school, and we would just play Smash Melee at lunch. And 4 years, and after like 2 months into the first year, people wanted to get competitive, and then fourth, like grade 12, money matches.
Oh my god.
And it's just like it burnt me out on the game so bad, and it's like I hate these people talking about, oh, gotta wave dash, gotta do all these stupid glitches, gotta literally stop hearing no items, final destination, Fox only.
So wait.
Fox only. What the fuck? They didn't play the game. Okay, no items though. No items. I don't like playing with items. Loic likes playing with items. But if I'm gonna play a match, like in a fighting game sense, I don't want to play with items on. Feels more like a real fighting game without items.
Yeah, it's just,
I feel like I can enjoy both with and without items. I don't want to play too much no items, or else it just gets boring to me.
I'll play with Smash Ball on minimum.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, but oh,
As far as I'm concerned, like, I mean, obviously past Melee, because Melee doesn't have the Smash Ball, but the Smash Ball is part of a character. It's one of their
Yeah,
moves,
pretty
and they're
much.
balanced around it.
It's their finisher, yeah.
but yeah, just
I really broke that box I put there. Holy shit.
4 years of that bullshit. Just oh, I hate the game now, and I hate its players. You're all a bunch of fucking crybabies.
Whoa.
No, well, I around like grade 11, I stopped being friends with most of them just because I was like, I am done with this game. And like I saw, I went to a local Comic-Con. Support your local cons, folks. Unless they're shit. But
Like ours?
yeah. So I went to a local con, and there was a Melee tournament happening there, and I saw a friend of mine that and it's sad because he got the most into it, like, competitively, but he was also like the worst out of all of them, and he just lost every single match in his bracket, and he totally threw his controller on the stage and walked out. It was like, you're a loser. You're a fucking loser.
Man, calling your friends a loser.
Yeah, your hair was gross.
Wow, he's gonna hear this.
It's all green. It's like, it's green. He dyed it green, but it's like the green hair dye that, like, after like 2 months just looks horrible. And it's all curly and shit, and he doesn't shower. It's like, you're
2 months, you mean like 3 weeks?
okay, fine, but it's like, hey, you're I don't. It's not cool, man. You're shit.
So
You'll know-
mean.
Wow.
You'll know who you're talking. You'll know who I'm not gonna say any name, not even a first name, but you'll know who you are.
So mean.
He's gonna like message you
Like, what
online
the
and
fuck?
be like, "What the fuck? Why did you talk to me about me like that? I thought we were cool, man. You even called me your friend and then immediately dissed me. Like, what a cruel thing to
I
do."
don't care. I will not. I like haven't spoken to him in years. Last time I spoke,
So why'd you start off with "he's my friend"?
he used to be.
You just said this guy I know at the con. Anyway, I'm nitpicking about something stupid. I'm nitpicking about language and I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
And like my only friend that I have still from that group is basically the person that also got out of it at the same time with me. You know Joel Kaine.
Of course I know Joel. He's so great.
He's the survivor, me and him, of that fucking melee secret melee club.
How is Joel?
He's
Should we get him on? Should we get him on the episode of the podcast?
I kind of do, just to
Also, define. You said it was an alcove in your school. Like,
Yeah, we-
define alcove.
like a really thin hallway that has no purpose.
That's weird.
Yeah, that sounds like an alcove to me.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
It's pretty
just
weird.
Can't imagine why that would be in a high school.
I don't know why either, but it was
That
there.
fucking school is ghetto as shit, Loic. Have you ever been there?
No.
We're not gonna bring up the name of that school.
It's not ghetto. I don't get it. It was fine.
There's police dogs every single day at that school.
No,
Yes.
we had a police officer just every Wednesday. That he was just patrol the hallways.
Why Wednesdays in particular?
I don't know.
That seems odd.
Are you sure that you guys didn't have police dogs every once in a while?
No, we did not have police dogs.
Because we would hear about you guys having police dogs.
We would have a lot of people pulling fire alarms on purpose. We did have a lot of that.
Yeah, we had a few of those at my high school as well.
Well, I think I can talk about this. I didn't really sign anything about it, but there was a murder at my high school.
What?
Oh shit! Really?
It didn't happen like in my high school. It happened just outside. There was a hit placed on someone. I followed it. It happened in my like 12th year of exams. There was a guy who was shot in my high school like the yard outside, like the school property, and the shell casings were still there, and they dragged him all the way down the street. So if you know about my high school, if you don't know where it is, there's a Shoppers like 3 blocks down. They dragged him down to the Shoppers and dumped his body there. in like the middle of the night. So exam day came. They didn't email us that exams were canceled because that there was police all over the school.
So you just showed
So we
up
came in.
and it was like, well,
Yeah, we all showed up, and there was police, and there was the Kaine unit and all that. And yeah, so I followed that case because it like happened so close to me. I was like, I'm gonna follow the news about it. They tracked down the two guys. It was two hitmen carrying out this hit. I don't know why. They never said why because they both died. One of them had a shootout. He was hiding in a dumpster, and the police came, and he started shooting from the dumpster, I believe, and got shot to death in the dumpster. And the other guy ran to Ottawa and decided to try to swim across the Ottawa River and drown.
wait, to Ottawa?
Yeah, he went to Ottawa. Like, he drove there, probably. And then went into the Ottawa River to try to swim across it and drown. And the police were like, we're not going to help him.
Mm.
Oof. Oof.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, so that happened in my high school. And that's when I got to pet the canine unit. Because I was like, everyone was really afraid to go outside. Because at my high school, there was a lot of people who brought weed to school. And so I was like, I don't do weed. So I'm going to go out and see if I can pet the dogs. So I went out to one of the off-duty canine units, and I was like, hey, I know I'm really not supposed to, like, pet the dogs because it'll, like, take them off work, but is it okay if I pet your dog? And he was like, oh, yeah, he's done for the day anyway. Like, we can't really find anything else, so he's done for the day. You can pet him. So I hung out with canine units after my exam all day, pretty much. It was pretty awesome.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, other than the murder.
They're really
and whatnot,
nice.
But...
Well, we never got to see any of it. Like, there was no blood anymore. They cleaned that up. I mean, I couldn't see it. I don't think they cleaned it up. I just couldn't see it. It was in the grass.
Like,
Yeah, those dogs are super nice. They're not very aggressive at all.
Yeah.
well, when they're told to be aggressive.
Yeah.
That's
They're
true.
aggressive
but
on command.
Yeah. But I feel like he wasn't going to be like, hey, see this 18-year-old kid? Sick him. While I'm just rubbing his belly and, like, I don't know. I chased him around a bit. The dog.
I assumed not
horrible.
the police officer.
Yeah.
Yeah, point
I'm
that
going to get
out.
you, police officer. He's like, don't do it. He pulls his gun out. He's like, don't do it.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. And then he shoots me.
Oh.
No.
I mean, if we're talking high school stories, I guess this technically happened like at my high school, but it was like after it's after I graduated. I'm pretty sure it was also after the person in question graduated, but like they went back weirdly enough. Or like not they went back, but like someone at my high school got arrested on child porn charges.
What?
Yep. And if you would have asked me in high school who out of your classmates would get arrested on child porn charges, this would be the first one everyone pointed to. Just because, like, the dude was just weird. But, like, I don't know the full details. All I know is that the dude would, like, relatively often, like, it was kind of a thing, like, one of my friends got invited to his house and, like, just kind of went over and then kind of immediately left because the first thing the dude wanted to do was show him porn.
Oh.
All right.
So the dude already had a reputation for being super weird. And eventually, I am very, very glad that I never added this guy on Facebook, because the way he got caught is he sent it to everyone on his Facebook.
Like his mom?
I don't know. All I know is that, like, a few people I knew who had him on Facebook were like, what the fuck is this? And immediately blocked him.
I feel like you should go to the police before you block someone if it's something like
I
that.
mean, yeah. But, like
child porn is pretty inexcusable.
people did go to the police, and he was, like... I'm sure he went to jail. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I didn't follow the story much.
Well, yeah, like, child porn and pedophilia is a pretty serious offense, but they don't give them many years for some reason. Meanwhile, drug dealers, they give them, like, life for some reason, even though weed is going to be legal. Whatever. I don't want to get into the politics of that. That's too much.
Trying to think up some high school stories. I think I told you this once, where like the first day of grade 9, I was like walking back from the mall, since like there's a mall across from the high school, and that's like what everyone does during their hour.
Yeah.
I was crossing back to the school, and there's a kid walking back from Harvey's, because we also have a Harvey's like right there, and like just some dude in a hoodie and scarf covering his face and sunglasses just went up to him, knocked him down, and stole his Harvey's.
What the fuck?
Yeah, ghetto ass school. What the fuck?
What the shit?
It was pretty good. Like, wow. That's a thing. He wanted Harvey's, I guess.
Yeah. I told you it was a ghetto school.
It was not ghetto.
Remember how earlier I said that I ripped something open, like I had something ripped open, but we were gonna get into it later. I guess I can get into it now. Cause like we're not in the middle of pretending anymore. So in high school, one of my best friends at the time was wearing high heels, and she thought it'd be funny to kick me in the dick with her high heels. Oh yeah, and it went that this heel went right through. I guess my fly was undone or something, because it didn't like pierce my pants, but it went like through. So my fly must have been undone a little bit, and went right through, and put a hole in my dick. And I went to the bathroom, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and I like unzipped my pants, and just blood flowed everywhere.
Oh, what the fuck?
and
What the fuck?
And then and then I went to the doctor, and he was like, well, the outside will heal, but the inside will never like fully heal. So like every once in a while it might tear open. Just forget about it. So like if you guys ever do see me run off to the bathroom in an urgent state, it's not because I'm going to masturbate. It's probably because I'm going to go stuff some like toilet paper into my underwear.
It's not great.
I can't believe I never told you guys this
Sound great.
before.
No, you told me.
You had. I
Okay.
had just forgotten about it.
Okay.
I had like blocked it out.
Yeah.
And now it's forever immortalized as a podcast.
Oh, it sure is.
I don't care. Like, it sucks every once in a while. But, I don't know. I feel like nothing in my life is too personal not to share. Which is kind of weird.
Oh, neither. I don't care,
Okay,
really.
don't fucking lie to me. You fucking liar.
Okay, what?
We're not going to get into that on the podcast. We'll talk about it after the podcast. You liar.
Okay.
There is something that's too personal for you to get into.
Oh, I know. But that's like... Yeah. No.
The fuck?
Yeah.
You've been lied to me.
Something I have something that I will never tell you guys, ever.
That's not true.
Never.
Eventually, one day on your deathbed, when I'm like gripping onto your hand and you're dying, you're gonna whisper into my ear. I'm gonna be like, "You son of a bitch," and then I'm gonna beat you to death before you can die of old age.
Yeah, I think you're gonna die before me.
You think? Why?
All the huffing.
That's not real. That's not real. I don't actually huff stuff.
Sure, it's not real.
I don't huff things.
Kaine, this is an actual intervention.
This is real.
I was trying so hard not to laugh during that. Could you guys
Yeah.
hear me like snicker off away from the mic?
Could you hear me snickering off?
Yes.
away from
Could
the
you,
mic?
could you hear me?
No, Ben, you were really good. I was like very faint. Man, I broke several times.
As did I.
Oh man, that was good. Is that all the high school stories we have? Do you want to
I
wrap
think
it up?
so, yeah.
I think we can wrap
I
it
thought
up.
I had one, but I was like, no, that's just for his personal safety.
Oh, I know what you're gonna talk. I can bring it up if you want.
Why? Because I don't know if we're thinking of the same thing.
Does it have to do with arsony?
No.
Oh, okay.
And no, I'm never talking about that.
Okay. No, then I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I don't think so. Just his problem was like he think that he did high school so bad that I think he like just moved to Quebec. He moved
What?
so far away.
That's not that far away. Quebec isn't that far away, Ben.
Yeah, but he was like, I'm getting out of here. Don't want to be known as that guy.
Okay, wait, tell us, because we brought up a murder, we brought up child pornography. Come on, I think whatever this guy did isn't that bad.
Killed himself. No. Almost did. So that was weird. He was a good friend in grade 11. He got broken up with a 2-year girlfriend because she was cheating, and my one friend felt really bad because the moment that before he went to do it, my one friend said, "Grow up, you fucking baby."
Oh.
And
Fuck.
he went to the bathroom in the school and smashed the mirror and used the shards of that and cut
Jesus Christ.
down the
What
road.
the fuck?
That's intense.
Oh.
And
I don't know if I should talk about this because it happened in a younger year at my high school, but some girl in my high school decided it was a good idea to swallow a razor.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's really not.
She's alive, but like Christ, man.
That's fucked.
Yeah, there's not much of a story to that. It's not a fun story, guys. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Cautionary tale.
No.
As we said in our first episode, Ben and I, just reach out, get help,
Yeah.
talk to people.
And I had like, I don't know, I didn't understand it at the time, but I also know someone that did that, like, and of course she's alive. But it was just, now that I think back on it, I didn't get it what it was at the time. But this was in grade 6. It's like,
Holy
jeez,
shit.
that's really young for that to happen.
That's pretty
And
young.
like, and back when like in grade 6, when the teacher had to explain that to a class, is like, I don't know what that is.
Jeez, man. That would be a really
Yeah.
hard thing to explain. Like, as a teacher,
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ. I remember Bambi being, like, hard for the teacher to explain to us. We were in kindergarten. They were like, the mom's dead. And we were like, what do you mean dead? And she was like, fuck,
Oh.
I don't know how to explain this. Yeah, like, suicide grade 6 would be... Yeah, that's... Wow.
Yeah, that's we had this other weird scenario in public school where, like, we had a exchange student from, I think it was Thailand, and
Uh-oh.
people were just making fun of him, and so,
It's getting really quiet. I don't like how dark this is.
when everyone came back from recess, just on the desk, on everyone's desk, there was a bunch of like English questions, but they're all translated to I don't know what the kind of, I don't know, and I don't want to try and guess what
Taiwanese?
Taiwanese or whatever
I'm gonna look it up real quick so I'm not racist.
yeah. And she was just like, do it. And that's
What?
how she dealt with it. And she was like, it's for grades, do it.
Do what?
Do these English questions that are written in Thai.
You mean English questions? What the fuck are you talking about?
No, she basically
It's Mandarin Chinese.
yeah, she
Mm.
no, she wrote
Who is
down a
she?
bunch
The
of
teacher or the?
yeah, our teacher. She wrote down a bunch of questions in Taiwanese Mandarin, and it was like, answer them. It's for marks, and we all lost marks.
But
Okay, that makes
he
sense.
got marks. Yeah, that's okay. I thought you said the kid stayed in at recess and did that.
and made the teacher made him do Mandarin English questions. No.
Yeah,
I also was very confused.
yeah. Because you said he stayed in. I thought you were talking about the kid. Anyway,
Man,
your high
that
school
got
was
dark.
Yeah, that was
It
really
started
dark.
off fake dark and then got real dark.
Yeah.
And then got slightly less dark when it was just kids answering weird questions.
I guess.
That's slightly less dark than
What a-
suicide and murder and child porn.
What a dark episode. It wasn't all bad. The murder wasn't all bad. I got to meet a dog.
That's the highlight.
The highlight of the murder was the dog. I mean, murder's bad and all, but, like, I couldn't have stopped it.
I mean, you could.
How could I have stopped a murder that happened the night before when I was studying for my exams?
Fucking don't study for exams. That's the moral of the story.
Yeah, just go be a superhero.
Hey, that's an idea.
Just go be the Batman.
Hey, speaking of that, I have more fake superheroes.
Oh my
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're not going to do that right now. I feel like we should do final thoughts and wrap it up. Ben, what do you feel? What do you feel?
How do I feel right now?
Yeah, about wrapping it up.
I feel mixed feelings. That's it.
Why? Okay.
Um,
Let's get final thoughts.
I
Don't-
feel hungry because I lost track of time and was in the middle of making breakfast was just about to make breakfast right before this.
Why didn't you? We could have delayed this a little bit, and you could have made breakfast.
But
I'm
I just
sorry.
kind of just jumped onto Discord and went, all right.
I kind of am excited to go play more Monster Hunter
Well, I am.
and work things out with my work because I told them, hey, because a new guy was doing the schedule.
Yeah.
Sorry for
And,
showing up drunk all the time.
Yep, that. And he was like, hey, I'm gonna be doing the schedule now. What days can you work? And I was just like, I can't do Friday, Saturdays. I can't do Fridays and Saturdays. And I guess he took that as I can only do Fridays and Saturdays.
Well, he did ask when can you work, and you answered 2 days, so he probably.
Like, so gotta work that out because I'm not working Fridays and Saturdays. Those are hell at restaurants. I'm happy that it works out that way specifically that I can avoid those 2 days.
The guy must just think you're specifically avoiding those days because they're difficult at restaurants.
Dude, if I have to work, if I have to work only Fridays and Saturdays now, I'm quitting so hard.
Well, not only that, but you have other stuff to do on Fridays and Saturdays.
Oh yeah, and because I don't.
I'm not gonna
You
deny
say I
that's
d-
pretty. That's
you
pretty
say
important. That's pretty important to you.
Yes, and you don't take it like a job, but I don't know. I take it as there's a time commitment, so I'll say
I'm not
that
saying
much.
I don't take that production as a job. We're talking about, fuck it. We can talk about it. I signed a form of, no disclosure, but I feel like it's up by now.
You
So
should
it's
probably
supposed
make
to work.
sure before
No, because you
We've talked about it before already.
Oh, okay.
Like,
signed a non-disclosure agreement. When
did you
what are
not? When I
talking
first
about?
signed up for co-op,
Oh no, I never did the co-op. I just started volunteering.
but that was only for co-op. I'm no longer co-op.
Okay, so
It said just for the duration of your co-op. Anyway, so I don't take I used to do the nationals, and that was the best. I liked the nationals, and that was like a job to me. I'd go every Wednesday, and then if they had playoffs on the weekend or like any other day, I'd do that. I didn't care. I'd take time off work, or like if I had to study that night for exams, I was like, fuck, that exam has to wait. I have to do the nationals. But I don't care about the nights. I just don't. Are you guys gone?
Nope.
No,
I'm still
I'm
here.
Oh, okay. The team itself, they're assholes. The guy who's in charge of the team is just a dick. Like, he's just condescending. I was at a supper with him because my stepdad is, I guess, more important than I thought in London. Anyway, so yeah, we were at a supper with the London Knights, and the guy was like, "So what do you do?" And he was like, "Well, I'm a art professor, and I do this, this, and this." He's like, "Fucking arty," and we were like, "What? What a dick thing to say!" Like, he does art. What about it? Why are you gonna be an asshole? I don't know. I just don't like them. There's a lot of things that I don't like there, and especially, I'm gonna say it, Ben, the producer.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
He
He
called me and asked me to quit my job to work for free for him.
okay, no, this was a weird thing actually. We were talking about that yesterday.
Yeah.
He was joking. He did not mean it.
It sure sounded like he meant it because he
He-
hung up directly afterwards.
He did not mean it, and he is sorry that couldn't work out. He sorry that it didn't work out.
What?
No, I talked to him yesterday about this. I was working yesterday at the nights, and you
I
came
know,
up.
but why did I come up?
Someone asked if you still volunteered.
What'd he say? What did you say? Did you say I still volunteered?
No, I said you didn't. You don't. Right?
I'd like to go back to the Nationals. I just don't want.
Well, I don't think does.
Well, I'm gonna beep that name out.
Whoops. Well, it's
That's getting censored.
It's okay. I didn't say any last name.
That's true, but if people knew what we're talking about,
Okay, so just put in timestamp like one.
no, I'll find it because I'm gonna
1:30:20
edit
or
it.
something.
I'll do it because I'm gonna edit it. It's fine.
Okay. But no, what were we talking?
I don't know.
We're doing final thoughts. Anyway, let's wrap this up.
Anyway,
If
no,
you're thinking
he-
of committing suicide, don't. Get
yeah,
help.
it's not great.
No. Most of the stuff we were talking about was purely fictional. If you guys actually have a problem with heroin, drinking, huffing things, masturbation, if you drink too many energy drinks, just get help. Like, it's not good for you.
yeah.
I'm not here to tell you what to do, but come on.
People would agree that on average, those things are less than good for you.
Yeah, like, I know a couple alcoholics who have now quit, which I'm really happy about, but man, was it ruining their lives. Anyway, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Okay,
Alrighty.
bye.